Hi, I'm Councilwoman Jennifer Stepp, here with my second Let's Get Real Gastonia, and today we're going to talk about water. What about water? Well, water is something necessary to our everyday existence. In fact, we can't live without it, and it is vital to our quality of life as well. I believe making sure you have clean water is one of the most important things we do as a city, because water is a true essential service. So let's talk some water facts. Gastonia's water treatment plant is operated by Two Rivers Utilities. Two Rivers is a regional water and wastewater utility that is part of the City of Gastonia's Public Utility Department. It was formed in 2011 through a merger of the City of Gastonia's and the Town of Cramerton's wastewater system. Two Rivers not only provides services to Gastonia, but also to Cramerton, Bessemer City, McAdenville, High Shoals, Ranlow, Stanley, and Clover, along with portions of Lowell, Belmont, Dallas, and Kings Mountain. Two Rivers Water Treatment Plant provides drinking water to approximately 100,000 residential and business customers, and that includes 33,000 to 34,000 households. However, about 60% of the treated water is used by industrial and commercial customers. Gastonia's first water treatment plant opened in 1922, treating about 1 million gallons of water a day using sand filtration and chlorine disinfection. That original facility has been expanded 5 times over the decades to meet the city's growing water demand. With an aging system at almost 100 years of service, a full-scale modernization project was completed in 2019, incorporating a state-of-the-art membrane filtration technology. Gastonia was the first municipality in North Carolina to use this as a primary treatment method. This membrane filtration saves water and energy and recovers 99% of backwash water, reducing waste sent to wastewater systems. The membrane filtration system transforms raw lake water into safe, clean drinking water. Our plant now treats about 15.5 million gallons of water daily, which is over 5 billion gallons a year. And there's still room to grow, as we have a capacity to treat 27.3 million gallons a day. Our main source of water treated in our plant is drawn from Mountain Island Lake, which is located about 13 miles east of Gastonia. During emergencies or during maintenance, we can also draw water from the South Fork River, which is our backup source. Our water system includes over 13,000 valves that control water flow across more than 600 miles of pipe. As you can imagine, maintaining a system of this size doesn't come cheap. It means ongoing investments in pipe replacement, new expansions, valve exercising programs, and modern GIS mapping. A system this size will need many repairs, especially to leaking and aging pipes. Many of our pipes are very old, some going back to the mill systems, and in fact, some still in use today are so old that they're made of clay or terracotta. The cost of the treatment chemicals represents 20 to 40% of the overall operating cost. The cost of chemicals can be as high as $600,000, but chemicals like coagulants, chlorine, and pH adjusters are critical for meeting health regulations. The plant also performs over 30 million safety and quality tests per year, ensuring consistently high water standards. Employees can begin working at the water treatment plant with just a high school diploma or a GED, but certifications in water treatment must be obtained in order to advance to a higher position. But a science or an engineering degree could help an applicant skip early certification requirements and allow them to start in a higher level position. The annual salary range for water plant treatment operators and lab technicians ranges from about $45,000 to $85,000 a year. All revenues and expenses for Two Rivers Utilities, including water treatment and infrastructure maintenance, are handled within a utility enterprise fund meaning that this service is run much like a business. Customer fees generate the income to fully support operations, capital projects, bond debt, maintenance, and staffing without using any general tax revenue. And according to law, these fees cannot exceed what is needed to operate that utility. The city can't make a profit from enterprise fund fees, and every penny collected must go back into that enterprise fund. Again, this utility is solely fee supported, not supported by property taxes. A fee system keeps our water services reliable and financially sound, and it's user supported, so you only pay for what you use. So why do fees increase? Because the cost to operate and maintain our water system continues to rise. It costs money to run a safe and reliable business and provide you with clean water. But there are no automatic fee increases. In fact, that is statutorily not allowable. Now, there may be a list of projected needs and a timetable of potential fee increases or adjustments, but each year fees are presented in a budget that must be balanced and approved by council. There are no guarantees that what is presented by staff will be approved. Fees cannot automatically increase. It is typical for rates to increase 2 to 3% each year just to keep up with the cost and to fund infrastructure upkeep and improvements. Sometimes, due to necessary improvements or needed repairs, that fee increase may even be higher. Since 2018 through the 2026 budget, water fees have increased about 30%, which equates to about $18 increase over 9 years. And broken down further, that's about $2 more each year. There was an effort to prevent an increase this year, but with over $62.7 million in unfunded infrastructure needs, putting us further behind in these necessary upgrades and repairs, wasn't feasible or responsible. Waiting until a system fails is always more expensive, so investing in upgrades instead of reacting to crisis saves residents dollars in the long run. And we did lower the increase amount that staff asked for from 5% to 2.5% for the City of Gastonia residential customers. That increase will be a little over $2 more a month for most customers. And no one likes fee increases, but we must keep our water system safe and reliable. Increases are never taken lightly and are only implemented when absolutely necessary. Gastonia's residential water and sewer rates are about $80 a month now, which is on par with nearby systems such as Charlotte and Shelby, and in line with regional standards. Statesville, Lowell, and Clover rates are about $90 a month. High Shoals and High Point about $95 a month. Cherryville, Ranlow, Lincolnton over $100 a month. Belmont, Bessemer City, McCadville around $110 a month. And Dallas and Stanley about $120 a month. So you can see Gastonia is not charging you some outrageous fee for the service you receive. This time of year, every couple of years, candidates want to appeal to the people by claiming that fees are unreasonable and making promises to lower them. But if you look at these facts, you see they are not. And clean water is certainly a service worth paying for. And don't be fooled, as no one can lower your rates and maintain and operate the system at the level we need to ensure reliable service and quality water that meets strict safety standards. Necessary repairs and upgrades have to be made in order for our system to continue to function properly. Equipment, parts, chemicals, and staff cost more and more every year. And believe me, no one is looking to charge our residents more than necessary, and we can't. It's my job as a responsible leader to provide you with clean and safe water at the most affordable rate possible, and you have my word that I will continue to do that. Each and every one of us depends on our water treatment plant every day for safe, reliable, and high-quality water, whether it's for drinking, cooking, bathing, or for some business use. This essential service is a cornerstone of community health, economic vitality, and our quality of life. We must invest in our water infrastructure so we can ensure that our city can continue to grow and to thrive with an essential resource that we often take for granted: clean water. Reliable water service doesn't happen by accident, and your water fees support the plant, the pipes, the people, and the technology that keeps Gastonia's water clean and flowing 24/7. These investments protect our growth and they strengthen our future. So rest assured, there are no automatic fee increases. We can only charge what we need to operate and maintain our system, and that we are working hard to provide you with reliable and safe clean water at the lowest cost possible. So now you know the real facts about Gastonia's water utility and the cost and fees associated with it. I'll see you next time for Let's Get Real Gastonia.